Hey everyone, Mr. Newman here. We're going to learn about functions a little more today, and we're going to talk about the phrase the vertical line test, which tests to see if a graph is a function or not, and we're going to talk about the words discrete and continuous. So first of all, just remember a relationship is a function if every input has at most one output. All right, it can have it cannot have more than one. If it has more than one, then remember it's kind of like that broken snack machine. Okay, if you go back to the analogy, if you press one button on a snack machine, it should give you a certain type of snack. If it gives you different kinds of snacks, just the same button, that's a broken machine. So you can tell if a graph is a function if it passes the vertical line test. So what is the vertical line test? Well, the vertical line test says this: if every vertical line you draw goes through at most one point, then it's a function. Okay. On the other side, though, if a vertical line hits two or more points, then it is not a function. So let's see a few examples here. On this first one, I'm going to start by drawing vertical lines through each point. Notice every single vertical line I draw only hits one point. Vertical lines are the up and down ones. So this is a function because every vertical line hits only one point and does not hit more than one point. On this next graph, I'm going to start by drawing vertical lines again. These are all good, but as we get to the end here, this last one on the right, I draw a vertical line. That's not good because it hits 2 points. So that is not a function. Go ahead and try these two right now. Okay, now that you got those two done, let's look down on the next row. These are different kinds of graphs. We call this continuous. I'll talk about that in a moment. But you look here, if I draw a line all the way on the left side of that circle, it hits exactly 1 point. Well, that's just fine, but the rule says if any line hits 2 or more points, it's not a function. This line right here hits those 2 points. It goes through the function twice. So this is not a function. Sorry, I said goes through the function. I meant goes through the graph twice, and so it's not a function. On this next one, I can draw as many vertical lines as I want. In fact, I could draw them between the grid lines, and every single exactly vertical line will only hit once. So this is a function. Go ahead and try these last two on your own now. All right, now that you got that done, that is the vertical line test. You can use that on any graph and find out right away if it's a function. One little trick is instead of having to draw vertical lines all over your graph, if you just hold your pen or pencil straight up and down and you move it back and forth, you can visualize where the vertical lines are. And if the vertical line hits it, if your pencil hits it more than once, then it is not a function. All right. So you notice all the top has just dots on those graphs and all the bottom seems to have lines that are connected. That's exactly what discrete and continuous mean, okay? A graph is continuous if it can be drawn without lifting your pencil, okay? If you can draw a smooth line or just a curvy line or even a pointed line like this, all those can be drawn without lifting your pen or pencil. Whereas a graph is discrete if it consists of separate points, okay? So while a continuous graph is connected, the discrete graph is disconnected, okay? All those 4 right there that I just circled are continuous functions because you can draw them holding down your pencil in a single smooth stroke. On the top, all of those are discrete because they're separate points and each are by themselves. So discrete versus continuous. So on this down here, we're going to answer is it discrete or continuous, and then is it a function or not. So this first one, notice they're separate points, so it is discrete. And when I start with the vertical line test, I'm going to draw an up and down line. I only have to draw one line there, and I've noticed right away it hits 2 points. I can stop as soon as I see one bad section because I know right away it's not a function. So that is not a function. All right, for this next one, I'm going to draw my line, and you notice I can draw the whole thing keeping my pen or pencil down. So therefore, that means that this is continuous. And this, if I draw a vertical line test there, goes through 2 points, so it is, whoops, That's a wrong mark. Let's see. It is not a function. Notice how it hits the graph there and there. All right. Try these last two on your own. Mark whether you think they're discrete or continuous and a function or not as well. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a good day.